Hello and welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. Let's get started.
Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I want to do a reading, kind of a short reading, to check in on Senator John Fetterman. I'm going to have to read some of this, make sure I get it right. He had a stroke in May of 2022, and since February 15th, he's been in the Walter Reed Hospital being treated for depression and also imbalances in some of his medications and things. He had a stroke. It affected his ability to speak, and that's about all we really know. I mean, he was the Pennsylvania senator, and his election was kind of odd because he'd had the stroke, and he had a debate, and they didn't really show it until after the election. But he was elected. He was popular. And he did state that he'd had problems with depression most of his life, on and off for various reasons. He was taking several medications, and he was having trouble because of the stroke, the results of the stroke, ability to speak, to think, things like that, kind of the things that happen to some people. And it had affected his ability to be working as a senator, though they have released pictures of him sitting at a table with an aide, looking at some papers. He's hoping to be released in a couple of weeks. Now this is March 20th, 2023. So he's been in the hospital for about 3 weeks, something like that. And I'm just kind of concerned about what's going on with him. I'm going to do a Celtic cross just to see if we can get some ideas about his future. Will he be back? Will he be okay? I mean, he's a very popular senator. He did a lot of amazing things during his term and can still do a lot of amazing things. So I just kind of want to check in and see if he's going to be okay. Is this going to be a longer term situation? All right, John Fetterman, what is going on with him? We hope he's going to be better. Strokes can be a really serious thing. I'm not sure how old he is. He's in his 50s, something. And his wife, he has 2 children. His wife has been seen here, there, and everywhere. All right. The situation is a star. This is the basis of the situation he's experiencing now. He has hope, lots of hope, that he can return to the spotlight, return to doing his senator duties, being the person people expect him to be, doing the things he wants to do. So he's hopeful. This is crossed by the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a powerful woman. It can be a man too, but a queen is a queen. This is a very charismatic person. I always get this as his wife. She's quite attractive, full of fire, doing all kinds of things. She's here, there, and everywhere. Apparently, they had a great marriage. She's supporting him. He has his wife and his children. Lots of hope. All right, beneath this is the Five of Wands. All right, the Five of Wands, it came up in reverse. This is quarreling, people fighting, all kinds of things going on behind the scenes. Now, his position is really important to the Democrats because of the election. It's so close. The Senate is such a closely balanced House between Democrats, Republicans, and I guess there's a couple independents. There was a lot of quarreling going on about this, a lot of fighting. Now this is in reverse. Now this kind of shows that the quarreling and all that really affected him. That isn't why he had a stroke, but there's a lot of speculation going on about him. In the background, there's a lot of people talking about what they're going to do if he doesn't get well. What are we going to do? What's going to happen? That's what I'm getting from this card. All right, the hopes, the Six of Cups. Now he's hoping, and most of his constituents are hoping that things will be back like they should. This is a card about love, hope, happiness. This is what everyone wants. I can imagine even his people that oppose him want him to become healthy. This is what he's hoping for. There's lots of hope from a lot of people. We have the Star too. This is what's leaving him. The Ten of Swords. Now this was a stroke, I believe. This is a final ending, a terrible overkill of what happened to him. It was a serious stroke. And along with the depression and the other things, it was a very bad thing that happened to him, physically and mentally. Now it's in reverse. Now in reverse, it can show that he's battling back. But in reverse, it also shows it's in the past. He worked so hard. He's working so hard to get his speech back. But it's in the process of leaving. Now this could just mean the therapy he's doing now for his stroke. The near future is the Ace of Wands. All right, the Ace of Wands is the beginning of business. This is the beginning of a new part of your life. It's full of fire. This shows someone's brain on fire. The little synapses are all working, and this is what he wants, but this is in reverse. I'm getting this as showing that the thinking may not come back as soon as he wants. The proper thinking, the lack of the depression, this is in reverse. This may not be as fast as he wants. How he feels now. Wow, the Eight of Swords. He's feeling pretty down. He's feeling like he is trapped in his mind, trapped in his body. This is a really, really kind of a depressing card, and he is undergoing bouts of depression. He's feeling it. He's feeling this right now. He's feeling trapped, almost like there's no hope. There's the little black birds. His hands are tied. His eyes are blindfolded. It's not a positive place to be right now, and this is right now. The feelings of the people around him, the Three of Wands. Everyone's waiting. They're waiting for the results of the things that they have done. This could be the doctors, this could be his wife, this could be the people that he works with, the people that voted for him. Everyone's waiting to see what's going to happen with him. The hopes and fears, the Ten of Pentacles. All right, this shows a happy home. This is probably hopes. This is money. This is a good life. He's hoping, everyone around him is hoping things will work out and he'll have his happy family back. He'll have his job. This is Pentacles, so it's also money. I don't know what his finances are like. There's also fears here. This is hopes and fears. There's some people that, now I have to say this, there's some people that hope he doesn't recover because of his position in the Senate for various reasons, and it's not just the opposing Republicans or whoever. There's somebody, I don't know who they are, but they are hoping he doesn't recover and has to step down for various reasons. I don't know what that would be exactly. We don't want to automatically blame the opposing party, because I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing a lot more people involved. There's some people that don't want him to get better. They want him to step down. All right, what's the outcome for Mr. Fetterman? The Ten of Cups. This looks like he's going to be okay, or at least able to go back. I don't know how long. It's going to be longer than people think. But eventually, I think he will be back in action. Now, it could take a long time. It doesn't mean that he can stay in the Senate, because I'm getting some cards that show this could be longer than hoping for. But he has a chance of recovering and going on to a good life. Now, the life may not be as a senator, but it would be as a husband, as a father. And he does have that in his life. He's lucky. He has a wife that cares about him. He cares about her. He has children. He could still have a good life, but there's no time on this. So that's what I'm seeing. I'd like to know your opinion. I'm going to close the circle. And thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any ideas of any recommendations of what you'd like me to do. Please subscribe, like, and watch Afterlife Adventures. And we'll see you next time. Bye.